Hi there, beautiful souls watching. Welcome and thank you. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this is about star seeds. Are you a star seed with ET origin or a wanderer? What you see as drawing in the thumbnail picture was a drawing that came through me after one of my mediumship circles many years ago in 2011. And I got this drawing that kind of like within a whirlwind shows coming in round spherical balls with some kind of structure inside, looking like a stick star with 5 points or even 6 points, and a lot of kind of growing plant-like and flower-like depictions around. And I didn't know what to make of that because at that time I didn't understand it. And I got the word starseeds with the drawing, which I could not make any sense of as well at that time. It was shortly after my mediumship trainment, just in the beginning of my kind of medium career, so to speak. But the feeling was there were kind of seeds from the stars coming into Earth. That's what I more or less got. When I look at it now, it makes sense to me that these spherical ball-like things coming in with either a five-pointed linear star figure in it or a six-pointed star figure in it. Well, what I know up to now is that many star seeds with ET origin or wanderers, they come in from higher realms. They come from the fifth or the sixth dimension or density. So that explains to me today why some of these balls have five-pointed linear star depictions and some have six-pointed linear star depictions. Well, and now, just 1 or 2 years ago, people are even writing books about star seeds and making money with a word that Spirit World gave to me freely without paying for it many years ago. But as the whole theme is coming up more and more, and many people are asking themselves or are interested to know whether they are star seeds or not, I can only give you two good hints. The first is Dolores Cannon, the founder of QHHT hypnosis therapy or technique. She found within the thousands of clients she had that some of them, all, although they didn't know each other, had kind of the same traits. And then she started to kind of catalog them and categorize them via the birth years. And she found out that between the 50s and 60s, there were a lot of people coming for her therapy, the hypnosis, and within the hypnosis, they suddenly revealed that they were from another star system. And Dolores Cannon named them more or less this first category, the trailblazers or pioneers of ET souls coming in, and they had kind of the hard way to be kind of alien within their own families, feeling alienated all the time, not fitting in, and they were interested in everything else than the family or their surroundings or society. So she herself, Dolores, fits very well into the first category because to me she really is a pioneer and a trailblazer who kind of made way for new workings, especially with hypnosis, because up to that point it was this old-fashioned, look at the watch and now you're getting tired and your eyes are getting heavy and so on. It was not working with the subconscious, which is not, as psychology likes to depict it, this kind of seemingly a bit stupid and very childlike part of the whole construct, only kind of screaming all the time, I want this, I want that, I want ice cream, I want cookies, So they, at that time, the psychologists or hypnotists, worked not with the subconscious, but they kind of suggested to the subconscious, you don't want to smoke any longer and you will feel bad if you just smell the smoke and stuff like that. So they were kind of trying to manipulate the subconscious without looking any further. Where does this trait come from? Does it make sense? Has it any serving use or something like that? And Dolores really pioneered this way because she noticed that the subconscious knows so much more and seems to be connected to all other subconsciousnesses, if there is a plural of that word. I doubt, but I just created it. And she just wanted to learn from the subconscious, and she got by that attitude so much information where she finally wrote all her books from. So, well, she wasn't suggesting anything. She was exploring and investigating and asking questions to the subconscious. And the second category of kind of star seeds she made out were the 70s and 80s birth years. These were people that also felt alienated and were interested in very different stuff, like more working with nature and plants or animals, growing their own food, being into healthy food and biological things, really natural remedies, and also energetic healing and stuff like that. So that was her second category. And the third, she what's the word? She put into or found out that they mostly came from the birth years, the 90s and 2000s. So that's more or less the millennials that came in, as she sometimes supposed or assumed, with much more consciousness or soul memory activated, maybe even already the third strand of DNA activated. And one classical example of Dolores was an 11-year-old kid that wanted to do something for the children in the world and kind of founded a company at the age of 12 or 13 and just did what it came for and what the heart was burning for. So that is kind of the birth years of several kind of categories of star seeds interested in different fields and bringing different traits and interests. And the criteria to feel alienated and not to fit in or not to like to be around many people and preferring the company of plants and animals makes sense to me because I felt the same. And there is another thing which I find even better. There is a man called Scott Mandelker, and I will post the link to his website in the description box below. He created a kind of ET quiz, questionnaire, where you can go through 20 questions, I think, and just answer with yes or no or maybe. And you get points for every yes, I think 10, and for no, you get nothing, I think, and for maybe you get 5. So by that quiz and the quantitative amount of answers by which you gain the points, if you are above 75 points with your answers to that questionnaire, you are certainly an ET origin starseed soul coming in from another star system. And everything below, well, there is a category maybe or maybe not, but why then are you interested in this theme? You don't you don't have interest for just for nothing into special themes. So that already can tell you that there is something, maybe a trait. But I really loved that questionnaire, and I did it, and I was above 75 points. No wonder to me, because I had kind of found out or learned the hard way during my life experiences, and also memories that I got back that I really know now and acknowledge it, and I don't have a problem with that any longer. I am not from this world, but I took on human form and I went through all the experiences with the human body. All of you will have had as well, I suppose. So then the next question coming up is what is my star origin? Many people want to know what's their star origin. And I had this one friend who changed the underwriting, the signature of his emails every half and a year. First it was I'll name him Paul to keep his you know what I mean, to keep him anonymous. Um, in the beginning, it was Paul the Pleiadian. Half a year later, it was Paul the Syrian, and another half year later, it was Paul the Andromedan. So, well, I could not really take that serious after a while, and I was mildly smiling at him because you might have main traits from one star system where you had your most incarnations in to learn and grow. But if you're on a soul journey, and we all are, you kind of have to dip your toe into different star systems that are about different, let's say, goals, so to speak. So of course, I found out that I have Pleiadian traits, and it makes sense. And as I regained some memories and have been astrally on board of Pleiadian Taigetan spaceships and had contact with the big cat feline beings from Lyra, the Urma, I know where my heart resonates. It's the Urma and the Taigetans, but I also resonate very much with Arcturians, and so you will find out, because just look at what is your interest. The star system Arcturus has always been about spiritual evolution and development. So if you're interested in spiritual stuff and themes, you probably also had some incarnations in the Arcturian star system. So that's it for today, what I wanted to share with you. And just a short note, I already recorded with my dear friend the first part of the Q&A. Thank you for all your questions. they were too much. So in one recording that will maybe be an hour or an hour and a half if it's edited and I can post it soon. um, I just couldn't get through all of them, and I directed some of the questions where I didn't feel capable of answering them, or I wasn't sure, or kind of trying to avoid the responsibility. I shoved that to the Elohim. So the question and answer video that will be posted soon with some of your questions is or will be divided into a part where I answer and a part where I go into the channeling state and let the Elohim answer to your questions. And with the rest of your questions, I will have to make a new recording with my dear friend and her help because she's editing that. I don't even know how to cut a movie or a film and all that kind of technical stuff. So I'm very happy and grateful that she's assisting, asking the questions, and editing the whole thing in the end. So that's it. Please have some more patience. If your question is not in the first part, there will come a second part also quite soon. And I hope you all get at least a bit of a hint or an answer that helps you further. That's what I want. That's kind of my agenda. I am here to share freely because the universe and spirit world also gives it to me freely. I'm not paying for it. And that's why I can't see a necessity to make money from that. It's up to everyone else what they do, but as I think and see that we have to make the next step into the green ray of the heart chakra, which is love and wisdom as a theme, and overcoming the herd mentality of the solar plexus. No, it's not the solar plexus. The orange is kind of the herd mentality of 2 dimensions, the second chakra, the sacral, which is about pleasure. Well, I lost the thread. That's happening sometimes. Sorry for that. I don't even know what I wanted to say. Well, I think we're about humanity needs to open up more to the green ray and the heart chakra, to love and wisdom. So, well, if it's appropriate and the money other people take is not exaggerated, then I can be okay with that, but I allow myself to have my own opinion, as all of you should have as well, and not be in the herd mentality, just wanting and following a leader that tells you what to think and what to feel. And well, it's just like that. The universe gives without asking for money. You only have to grow towards it. That's kind of the effort you have to undertake to get more information and wisdom to better navigate your life here in this 3D at the threshold of 4D world where we are living right now, with all the chaos outside and all the things that want to distract us from the inner path, which is the only really objective a seeking soul should follow. Because you don't need a priest, you don't need a guru, you don't need a leader. The master is within you, in your heart. There is the connection to your soul, your higher self, all that is, the divine spark within your soul. So every interference in between that can lead you astray, and the whole industry of TV and mainstream media and YouTube videos is mostly just to distract you from what is really up to be done. So Okay, that's it for today. Wish you all the best. Blessings, love, and light to you on your soul path. Bye.